In a world full of chaos, we are your outlet to voice your frustrations. The world's first interactive podcast where the audience can become a guest of the show. Presenting your hosts, Devin G. Ewart and Patrick Martin.
What's up, everybody? It's that time again. It's your favorite show that you didn't even know. How you doing, Patrick? You look frozen over there. Are you buffering? What's going on over there?
I'm buffering.
You're buffering? Is your internet speed down?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, you got food. You decided to put food in your mouth right before. That's
an accident.
That's very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome, everybody. It is May 19th.
It is entertaining.
Wednesday. This is season 1, episode 32. Dang, I can't believe that's how many of these shows we got.
Damn, that's a lot, man.
It is. Well, I would ask you.
Hey, boo. Haven't seen that in a while.
Hey, Boo Bear and Sprouty. Kayla says, "What's up, Kayla? Welcome to the show."
Hey, Kayla. Hey, Kayla.
We have Pete Delkus to give us the weather today.
I thought I was the weather guy.
No, we hired Pete. He's kind of a little bit more professional. Plus, his ties are on point. I don't know if you ever checked his ties out.
No, I don't ever look at it.
Dude, his tie game is on point.
I never check Delkus out. I just look at the weather. I mean, that's all on you, dude.
Dude, I ain't checking them out.
You can check them out all you want. I'm just watching the weather.
No homo. All right, here's the weather for you.
That's racist.
Because, you know, it's not. There ain't nothing
that is
racist.
racist.
That ain't racist.
Fucking bullshit. It's racist. All right,
Pete.
Watch the weather.
Take it away,
you
Pete.
watch Delkus. I'll watch
Delkus,
weather.
come on.
All right.
From WFAA Weather, this is your daily video forecast, sponsored by TXU Energy. 1-866-CALL-TXU.
This is sponsored by TXU.
Good evening, everyone. I'm News 8 Chief Meteorologist Pete Delkus with your updated
There he
forecast
is,
for this
Mr.
Wednesday
Delkus.
night. We hit 82 today. That's a little
Kayla
cooler
said
than
that
normal.
he's
Cooler
handsome
than normal
and,
this morning,
classy.
too, with the low of
He is.
64. The normals are 85 and 66. No rain today. We're above normal
He's a
for
lot
the
better
month
than
by an inch and a
Channel
half and
4,
above normal
5.
for the year
The
by
guy
a
on
third.
Channel
That
5
is great
shows up
news.
drunk.
What's bad is the flash flood watch has now been extended yet again
got some
to
rain.
Thursday morning. More flooding rains are
the
possible
hell?
as we head through the night tonight, and that's just what my forecast has in it. Not everyone will
What do
see
you
the
got?
rain, but about half of
You
us
got
will.
WFA going
Heavy
on?
rain
What's
at
going on?
times,
I don't got
thunderstorms,
nothing.
and a low of
No, I don't.
66
I
during
don't
the
have
day
nothing.
tomorrow. Half of us see rain tomorrow. Scattered thunderstorms,
is
cooler
going
than
on?
normal, a high
That's
of
you.
78.
That's-
I'll tell you
Oh,
when
you
the
know what
rain
it
will
was?
end and
That's
have the weekend
WFAA
update
for you.
coming
They
up.
wanted to slide in,
TXU Energy
get in
free
our
nights
show.
and solar days. It's two
Okay,
great
well,
things.
whatever.
enough of this advertisement. They
Okay, well,
it's
it's
crappy
nice.
weather.
Yeah, well, it's nice and cool in the middle of May.
Yeah.
Or at the latter part of May. And that's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably going to rain some more until we got to, like, row our boats.
I feel like it's going to get, I feel like that it's going to get like a little cold, not colder, but a little cooler.
Uh-huh.
Because I feel it in my right knee and my right shoulder. And
Isn't that usually what happens when it, like, rains and thunders and pressure drops?
when the pressure drops, yeah, that's why.
When that's usually caused by thunder and lightning.
What?
Lightning.
What? The low pressure.
Yes. Barometric pressure.
Yeah, the barometric pressure. Okay, so what's that got to do with thunder and lightning?
Because when it storms, the pressure usually changes.
Okay.
And then right before a storm, the pressure changes. That's how you know.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
no. Okay.
I mean, I'm no Pete Delkus, meteorologist, but
Everybody learns everything from Delkus, and everybody's a fucking meteorologist.
hey, I learn everything from YouTube, and it makes me a damn near, expert. I mean, look at my
pressure of deep nuts.
Andy, what's up, brother? He says,
Hey, what's up, Andy?
these nuts.
Shit.
What's up, Kayla? What's up, Kim? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. We're fashionably late because we just got wind. Like, literally, we were pulling stories, and we kind of got on the whole crypto thing today because a lot of y'all people, if y'all invested or know or don't know, it took a ginormous dinosaur-sized dump.
Shit. You say shit, man.
I know. I'm just but dinosaur
Dump.
Keep
shit,
it with the alliteration,
whatever.
and I mean, so
Yeah.
yeah. So we were talking about that, and then one of the news stories that came across the wire was something called Stop Elon coin, that they actually created this crypto coin because they hate Elon Musk so much and they want to destroy him. And guess what? It was up 512% in one day. Well, what did you say it was at? You looked it up.
Market cap. Market cap right now, 14,499,989, and the volume looks like 3.5 million has been traded.
Jesus.
It's up 6.79%.
And don't worry, guys, if you have Robinhood app, it's not on there.
It's not on there.
We already tried. That's why we were late.
Mm-hmm. We were trying to.
We're
find
like,
it.
we're gonna trade real fast before we get
Yeah,
on
we
the
were
podcast.
trying to find it.
Yeah, we were trying to find it, but damn well we were gonna hop all over it,
Right.
move some funds around and all
Yep.
that jazz.
Yep.
God, it's painful. Anybody that has stocks or any type of crypto today, I bless your heart, because
Well,
everything took a crap. Well, except for this, apparently this
everything.
Stop Elon.
Yeah, it's all.
Do you think everybody pulled all their money and then just put it into the Stop Elon?
No, I don't know.
Dude, that's so weird.
I have no idea. Not a clue, man. Not a clue.
That's crazy.
Not a clue. Kind of like politicians. Not a clue.
Not a clue.
Nope. Not a clue.
But they'll never tell you that or admit to that.
Hell no, they won't.
They'll
Nope,
admit to
they
knowing
won't.
everything about everything.
All right. So, what are we going to start talking about now? Huh?
I don't know. Where do you want to start?
I don't care.
You were like,
Okay, what's really behind the restaurant labor shortage? Nobody wants to work. There you go.
you just summed that story up in one sentence.
Pretty much. That's it. Nobody wants to work.
I have a feeling there's more details. They didn't just write one sentence for this article.
Well, there it is right there. Don't want to work. Whatever. It's okay.
So it's funny. So
Well, they need to raise like the minimum wage.
that's
for,
exactly what I was going to say. So the restaurant industry was hit really hard, obviously. But another industry that nobody really talks about is the promotional work, right? So anytime there was an event, a sporting event or anything like that, they have promotional people that go out and they do, different promos for different events.
right.
Well, that was one of the industries that was hit really hard. Well, they realized when they tried to come back, when, sporting events started coming live and all that sort of thing, that they couldn't get people to show up to these events because they were only paying $12 and $15 an hour.
Right.
Once again, going back to people, taking a stimulus and everything else. So now they started paying $25 and $30 an hour, which I'm like, all right, now you got my attention. I might think about it for that. But yeah, one of the gigs is in Arlington. It's for the next 5 days. So I was like, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you got to start out. You got to start out at 15 or 16, man. You can't. You can't survive on what.
No, hell no, you can't survive it on.
No, you can't.
$7-8 an hour.
No,
you
you
fucking.
can't.
You can't
It's
even,
impossible.
You can't even live in an efficiency and not eat anything and starve yourself. You can't even do that.
You eat ramen.
No, you can't even do that, man.
Well,
How you gonna cook it? You have electricity.
that's true too.
Yeah, when you get your electricity, you get all that other water and trash and all that shit. Yeah.
They got to include everything, which is
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you're looking at what, $1,500 to $2,000 for an efficiency.
that's
basically a
stupid.
closet?
That's stupid, man.
Which it's funny. This goes into one of the stories I just read about that realtor in South Lake. Remember, I was just telling you about.
Yeah.
So he had he's saying that out of all the houses that the buyers and stuff he has, it's literally like a 10% out of like obviously 100% that 10% of his buyers actually land a house.
Mm-hmm.
He said the last one he just did was $300,000 over market price, and they barely won the house. Like, it wasn't like a sure thing. And so it just goes to show, like, what's going on with this market, and then all that's doing is just driving prices through the roof, the prices for lumber, the prices, anything associated with housing. And then, of course, with, all of these apartments popping up everywhere, those prices are going through the roof, too, because people can't afford to live in houses.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Makes me glad I bought this damn house 16 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or 15 and a half, I guess.
Yeah, they need to raise the wage, the minimum wage.
Yeah. I mean, it's impossible to survive under that.
I mean, I agree with that. $15. That's still not enough.
Kayla said financing is difficult right now, too.
Really?
Well, it's like what we talked about in one of the podcasts. Remember that the owner of MGM, it was MGM Grand in Vegas, basically said, he goes, we can't afford to pay our employees more. And I'm like going,
okay, well, then don't.
I'm literally looking at this guy go, how much you make a year?
All right,
like,
well,
how much does all your C-level people, how much do they make? Guaranteed you could find that money somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the problem. The rich keep getting richer because they're greedy little bitches.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So the restaurant industry is still down 1.8 million jobs from pre-pandemic employee. You know where they
everybody's
don't struggle to have employees?
Everybody's looking for that.
RDBs.
Yeah. Everybody's looking for that high-paying job.
Well,
everybody's looking to start at the top.
Well,
not at the bottom.
So that's one of the biggest
the way that it used to be.
And that's the biggest problem that I have with millennials and their way of thinking. Because they think that they should start at the top. They should. Well, my dad was CEO of a company. Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
You're right. I'm like, well, how many
bottom.
years did he start as CEO? I guarantee he started at a mailroom somewhere. So get your little ass in the mailroom and go sort some fucking mail.
And go hand out everybody's.
Yeah, and go hand out copies.
Stubs.
Yeah.
Kind of like
swallow your pride because
is that,
you haven't earned
like,
it.
Office Space. That movie, Office Space.
Me, Deepler. Milton, dude, he's the best. It's one of the greatest movies ever.
Uh-huh. I would beat the shit out of a copier, too.
God, yeah, when they drag that thing to the field, I'm like,
yeah.
You know how many times I want to do that shit?
Get a baseball bat. Just.
Kayla says, economy is strained, makes finance more difficult. Well, the other problem is that the government is printing money that they don't have. They're just, which it's all going to catch up. It's happened historically. It happened in Germany. It's happened here. It's happened before. You can't. Basically, that old adage: don't write checks. Was it your ass?
Yeah, don't write checks that your ass can't cash.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So the government needs to follow their own fucking advice. Don't write checks your ass can't cash.
Oh, Andy said that his current CEO started out as a detailer.
See, and but he has good work ethic because of that.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't just come in and is like, "Hey, I'm CEO because I said."
Yeah, I know.
Because I wear the suit and tie, I'm a CEO.
I'm a CEO, and let me be a CEO.
All right. Oh God, I could only imagine.
Yeah, everything would be okay though.
I know you'd.
I would take care of everybody.
I know you would. You'd be like mandatory nap times.
We'll have everybody
4:30. Everybody take 30-minute siesta.
No, we would have nap times. You know, after lunch.
Kim says our last president just retired after 41 years with our company. Started with our company at 17, working the demo trailer. Pay your dues, damn right. I like that.
Yeah, that's that. You can tell we're all Gen Xers here.
Yeah, we're all in agreement because we're like, fuck y'all.
Yeah, we're all
non-working ass, lazy ass.
Yeah.
Well, the worst part is like it's not that the fact that they're not willing to work. It's the fact that they have all of this information in front of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they could easily look up.
Yeah.
But they'd rather just go ask somebody.
Right.
I'm just like, you ever heard of this thing called YouTube? And this other thing called Google? Yeah. It has a lot of answers.
Yeah.
Back would probably have 100,000 answers.
It's like I said. If I was CEO, I would have a little bit of dead time or downtime. A little bit of downtime.
Yeah, good rephrasing of words.
A little bit of downtime. And then lunch starts at 11:30. It ends at 12:30. Nap time starts at 12:30. Go to 2 o'clock.
Nice.
A 15-minute wake up time.
I'll
give you 15 minutes to wake up. And everything, because everybody's going, and then work till 5.
Fantastic.
That would be good.
One of the things that JCPenney, before they went off and did all the craziness that they did, they actually had an in-house daycare.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was the most brilliant idea, because the biggest stress is obviously having to deal with your kids and daycare and everything else, having to drop them off, having to pick them up, and all that sort of crap. So they kind of were like, hey, we're going to help you out. We'll have our on-site daycare. You can literally drop them off, walk into the office, then when you're leaving, pick your kid up. Like, boom.
Yeah.
Andy says,
I'm listening.
Devin needs to learn to nap. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you for posting that 18,742 times.
I didn't post that 18,547 times.
I know, I'm just playing.
Okay.
Kayla says a lot of corporations have that now.
Which one is it? Because that's the one I want to go to.
I know, right? Which corporation is that?
Which corporation is that?
What's funny is one of the corporations I worked for, they actually had a quiet room. And I was like, anytime I saw somebody with a cell phone in there, I'm like, get that fucking shit out of there.
So Southwest had Southwest had one of those.
Did they really?
Yeah, they had a meditation room.
And then they had like a breastfeeding room. They had like all sorts of random weird rooms. I was just one day I was like, I'm gonna go discover all these floors and all these rooms.
Right.
Yeah, I did that one day at AT&T. Holy shit, I spent literally the whole day. Random floors, and I'm like, where am I at? But yeah, so what's crazy? So we had 3 buildings with the Sky Bridge and all that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And we had this app that we could schedule like conference rooms and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
How out of 3 buildings with, I think each one had 25 floors or more.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't find a damn conference room that was open or available in 3 freaking buildings. I'm like, how is this?
Were they all being used or what?
Yeah.
For what?
And then we finally figured out that there's people that basically rent it for the entire day. And so then they started cracking down on that. So you could only like book it for like a few hours at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, what Kim said.
She said, and keep you from throat punching your coworkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what she means by that.
Uh-huh.
So
you need a room to prevent you from throat punching your coworkers is what I'm translating.
Well, yeah.
So one of the clients I had was so bad. It was such a rough atmosphere. Like, so see this room right here, this podcast room?
What room? Oh, this room?
One we're in right here, right now.
Yeah, I see.
Could
Yeah.
you imagine 3 desks in here with 3 people? I know we have 3 desks in here right now. It's just like really not hard to imagine. But with 3 gigantic monitors, each desk having 3 monitors on it.
Well, yeah.
Actually, this is bigger than
Actually, you know what? If it was like this,
mm-hmm.
and in here, and we had 3 different people,
yeah,
I would make sure that I put all my monitors toward people that can't fucking see me.
Oh yeah, and that's what it was. So you're like doing this.
That's dumb, dude.
And you're like, hey bro, I got a question.
What is it?
Well, here's the fucked up part, right?
What?
The room to the left of us, 3 rooms to the left of us, empty. 2 rooms to the right of us, empty. I'm like going, but yet you got us all crammed into one fucking room.
Of course.
Dude, it was the worst environment. And plus, when you have all those machines and all that stuff in there, that room gets hot as fuck.
Yeah,
So,
Kayla loved her office. It was amazing.
But my living room is better. Hell to the
yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
Well, that was what my mom and I were talking about the other day.
Damn it, Devin. You got to find a way to. Damn. Go ahead, sorry.
She's like, you got to get dressed up and get prepared for when you got to go in the office. And blah, blah, blah. I go, Mom. I go, the whole point is to work from home. And she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Mom, I have 2 offices. I go, where am I going to get 2 offices and working somewhere else? I was like, I got one here and I got one downstairs. I'm like, this is freaking heaven as far as production. I literally have a production studio.
Yeah.
This guy over here, the hell you doing?
It's cold.
You know what? I figured it out. I sat over there.
What?
That vent is literally blowing.
Well, no shit.
I didn't realize that. No wonder you're fucking cold. I need to like redirect it this way.
Well, redirect it that way then.
I don't know. I'll have to figure out a way to
That
maybe
way.
put some kind of a fan or something to blow
That
it.
way.
That way.
Yeah.
So anyway, going back to that job, like we literally were talking to our bosses
Uh-huh.
and said, hey, can we all put in the budget for
Get that hood off.
a rage room? It was like,
A rage room.
yes, we hated that place so bad that like when we left, yeah, we wanted to.
Oh, that's another thing I would have if I was CEO.
What's that?
A rap session.
A rap session?
It's a rap session between all employees, everything on the table. Whatever you say, it doesn't get you fired. It's all off the record, but you can't call your coworkers or me, the CEO, a name. You can't do it.
Well, that takes the fucking fun out of it.
Okay, fine. You know what? Can't call all the coworkers names. You can say a name, but don't direct it to me.
Kayla said we did that once a week.
Yeah, rap sessions are good.
Wait, Kelly, you talking about the rap session or the rage room?
Vent sessions.
Oh, Vince.
So that's what, yeah, vent sessions,
Gotcha.
same thing. Rap sessions and all
Well, you
that.
say rap sessions, and I'm like, Andy, bust the beat.
It's just like, nah.
Give me a beat, bro.
No, it's just like it's something that we had. It's something that we had at American.
At
was rap sessions, and So
did you have Mix Master Mike come in, drop a beat? Did you have 2 turntables and a microphone?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
No.
Anybody record this shit?
We call it a rumble in our office. Yeah.
Nice.
But no, I mean, it's a good thing for employees for them to be able.
Kayla says, yeah, it actually has been proven to boost morale.
Oh yeah, you let it all out and say, you know what, this sucks.
Andy, microphone check, 1, 2.
And I mean,
Oh shit.
so you come out. So there's always something coming from corporate. So something fucked up that doesn't make any sense, and they can't leave well enough alone, and they see that something's working,
Right.
and then they say, "Wait a minute, everything at Love Field is working, so let's go over there and fuck shit up."
Yeah,
that's exactly what they did.
That's exactly what corporates do.
And they said, everything's working out at Vegas, and our numbers are up, so let's go out there and fuck shit up out there too.
You know, it's funny. So, speaking of which, before this whole pandemic happened, right?
Nothing was working.
No. So the business unit that I was in, I started looking at all the numbers. I actually had what?
Somebody's at the front.
Somebody's at the front. Who's at the front? Dan, is that you? Get out of my front. Yep, it's Dan.
Oh my God. He knows we're having a podcast, so he's doing that on purpose.
All right, he's probably mooning the damn thing right now.
He probably is.
So anyway, going back to that. So 90% of their business, once I had all the access to all the countries and all their numbers and stuff, 90% of the business was sports.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, this is a problem. And I said, we need to have, it needs to be 50-50 or 60-40, but majority of our income cannot just be from sports.
Yeah.
Then what happened with COVID? Sports went away, and 90% of our business gone.
Wow.
And who was the one? everybody went to, they were like, hey, remember you were talking about not relying on sports? Do you can you help us with this? I'm like, oh, now you want to listen. Alexa, shut the fuck up.
Tell him to stop, man.
Dan, quit mooning our cameras.
All right. Listen, go ahead.
No, I put it on snooze, so it should shut the hell up. I don't know why it's not.
Okay. All right.
So
that's how I would be as a CEO. Everybody would.
Kayla said we also had a Dropbox that was unknown employees that would get read during monthly meetings. Yeah, I definitely like that. When I was in the restaurant industry, we had boxes that anybody, even employees, customers, whatever, could drop in comments and stuff. Because that's the only way to know how to fix things is to get feedback. Feedback is vital. Even with all these websites and all these companies that I've worked with, user feedback and usability testing and all that sort of stuff is crucial because that's how you know whether you're doing the right thing or before you keep building shit that is going to get exponentially worse instead of better.
Right.
Know? Yeah, and you're wasting all these finances, all these resources into something that's already sucks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for lack of better terms.
Right.
And it was funny because one of the podcasts I was listening to, it was the infamous one with Harrison.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how he was saying, like, everybody just wants to tack on to something that's already existing versus, like, redoing it from scratch and doing it right the first time? Like, we were talking about government and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is that same situation. You know, it's like, sometimes it is best to just demo the whole thing, trash it, start from scratch, build it right the first time. Kayla says our customers got surveys. Survey says you suck.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. So news stories. We got more.
Oh,
we kind of went off on a tangent.
Well, I think everybody knows this one.
Which one?
Abbott.
Yeah, isn't that in violation of Constitution?
No, I don't think it is, but what the hell do I know?
Yeah, you're just a tax-paying citizen.
Yeah, just
according to your T-shirt on FU podcast.
Yeah, just a tax-paying citizen. What the hell do I know? No, it's he signed into law Wednesday, prohibits abortion. It says that once a heartbeat is detected, that's it. You got to keep the kid.
Or at
Pretty
least
much
put it up for adoption.
Or you can put it up for adoption.
Right.
I didn't see anything in there where, you know, if what happens if
rape or incest or
rape,
like
incest. Yeah, I didn't see anything. All I saw is that they can sue or whatever if they got a abortion. But yeah, it's everything. I don't know why everybody is. Well, I guess I do know why that everybody is going back to Roe v. Wade. You know.
Yeah, because you heard with the Senate and stuff, they're trying to overturn that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's God, I forgot what I was going to say.
Kayla said they said unless it's a medical emergency.
Yeah, I looked at hers and then I was going to.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is kind of a touchy deal, so you know,
because most women don't know they're pregnant till.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Most of them don't. I thought it took like maybe 10, 12 weeks to see if a woman is pregnant and then the heartbeat is detected. I thought it was 10 or 12 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was.
I didn't realize that it was that quick.
It
So
should
anyway,
be interesting. We should
just
see what's going to happen with that.
I know it's one of the strictest abortion ban bills in the country. Yeah. Again, I thought it was like 10 or 12 That's all. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a big deal. I mean, I'm talking to Kayla.
Yeah, she said it takes 4 weeks, and then she says 6 weeks you can hear a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, well,
We'll have to take your...
that's that on that one. 'Cause
She said 12 weeks is almost your second trimester.
really? I didn't know that. So, oh well. Okay.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. Something new. Yep. All right. Next. Because I don't really like that one.
Nah, that wasn't a good one.
No, it's like I said, it's a touchy subject. I mean, I've been against abortion. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing I was for was if the girl was raped or incest or whatever, to go ahead and get rid of it.
Or if it was like a medical
Emergency,
Yeah.
and all that. But otherwise, keep it, because I mean, I look at it like, it's a gift from God. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Okay, next.
Moving right along.
Yep, go ahead. You got it.
Do you want to talk about that Grapevine Uber incident that happened?
What happened? Where's that at?
I don't even think it's
not on here, is it?
Yeah, I don't think I put it on there, but I actually have the video clip so we can watch it.
Okay, yeah, do that.
So that way everybody can kind of get on the same page, because I don't think a lot of people know what's going on, and we can talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Here it goes.
An Uber driver who was stabbed and carjacked by one of his passengers is sharing his story with Fox 4. Grapevine police are looking for the suspect, 33-year-old Cesar
by the
Soto.
way, this is the guy we're
driver
looking
got
for.
help from a bystander, but the attacker got away with his car. Fox 4's Lynn Ann Wynn spoke to the driver today about what happened. Lynn Ann.
Clarice, Carlton Bryant was stabbed multiple times in that seemingly unprovoked attack and says he barely survived. He tells me that it'll take several weeks for his recovery, but he's thankful he was able
Is
to
this
make
me,
it out of that
or
car
does this girl look
alive
like
that
she's
day.
always drunk or
I
high
get kind
or
of
something?
I think she's
like paranoid and shaky when I talk
Every
about
time
it
I
now.
see her, I'm like,
It's still hard
drunk?
for Carlton
Yeah.
Bryant to talk about what happened to him. Bryant did not want us to show his face, but did share his story to warn others. He's been driving for Uber for about 2.5 months to help support his family, and picked up a man in Louisville headed for
y'all Uber drivers
DFW
and Lyft
Airport
drivers, y'all
around
need to
6
listen.
a.m. on May 13th. Bryant says during the ride,
Don't
the
trust
man
them
who was wearing
YMCA looking
construction
dudes.
gear seemed to be upset, talking about his relationship problems. But otherwise, nothing seemed out of the ordinary until the passenger asked to stop at a gas station, then changed the destination to a location near the Amley Apartments on Dallas Road in Grapevine.
As soon as I put it in park, that's when he like exploded to the front, grabbed me by my like head with his left hand,
TV
but I could
stand.
see in the
I
rear
missed
view of
Looked
like
at Himalayan rock,
his
though.
right hand like coming towards me, and it's a knife.
Surveillance video at the apartment complex captured some of the attack. You can see Bryant exiting the vehicle, then briefly struggling with the suspect, who police identified as 33-year-old Cesar Soto in this released photo. Bryant says in those moments of terror, he thought he was going to die.
I'm thinking about my daughter. I'm thinking about my family. Am I gonna ever see them again?
In total, Bryant says he was stabbed about 8 times.
In my armpit, in the back of my arm over here, and this is the hand that tried to stop the blade.
Bryant got help from a bystander who called 911. Police recovered his stolen car in Colleyville with the knife and Bryant's belongings still inside.
I don't think that he had intentions of stealing a vehicle or taking money or anything. I think he just woke up with something violent on his mind, and whoever was going to be his driver, he was going to try to hurt them or kill them. So I don't even know if he'll care, or if he has a conscience, or if he feels any type of guilt or remorse. But I would like to see him again. and let him know that God was more on my side.
And Grapevine police are still actively looking for that suspect, Cesar Soto. Meanwhile, Bryant did have to go through surgery to repair his hand and says his doctors have told him it will take about 9 weeks for his injuries to heal. He'll also have to go through physical therapy to regain movement in his hand.
Man, there's been a lot of stories similar to that, too, with these Uber and Lyft drivers.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No, I mean, you hear about this kind of chaos happening everywhere, but yeah, like it's kind of makes it even more frustrating when you're in an enclosed vehicle, you know what I mean? That you don't know the driver. And if you would have said 5 to 10 years ago that there's going to be a service where you hop into some stranger's car,
right.
They're going to take you wherever the hell you want to go, people look at you like, I would never do that.
Yeah.
And here we are.
10 years ago.
Yeah, and here we are.
Not 10.
Not even like maybe 5.
15.
15, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
You think?
15. I don't. When did Uber and Lyft come around?
I'm not sure. Andy says he wants to see him again so he can fuck him up. That's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, yeah, I want to see that guy again because I want to see him underneath my tires. That's kind of what I was thinking. Dude, it's so weird because they talked about the story a while back, and then they showed the pictures with the full construction helmet, the bright yellow construction vest, and all this stuff. And I'm like thinking, damn, man, like of all people, you would at least expect your construction crew to jack your ass and try to stab you and take your car.
Yeah, this sucks. It really does. That's why I don't do it.
Kayla says she's only Ubered one time, and that was with me. Wouldn't go unless she had her gun with her. Damn right.
Yeah.
Speaking of guns, Kayla sent me a story a couple days ago about a shooting inside of Walmart in
oh yeah, DeSoto.
DeSoto.
Oh yeah, what a dumbass.
And then I find out today that this dumbass had it illegally and was, I guess, playing with his gun, and it went off.
Did he drop? I thought he dropped it.
I don't. They didn't say it. Just he said it misfired, or it like went off unexpectedly or something like that. It wasn't. It didn't say if it got dropped or.
So if it misfired,
not a misfire. It went off. God, what was this? Now you made me look it up.
So did he shoot himself in the foot?
I don't know if he shot himself. I didn't read anything about him shooting himself.
Shoot himself in the foot, or shoot himself in the other leg, or shoot himself in the pee-pee. I'll be clean about it.
Said pee-pee.
Said pee-pee. So?
Accidental discharge. That's what it was. I know when that happens to me.
And his pee-pee. Accidental discharge.
His pee-pee accidentally discharged.
Is that what his pee-pee did?
The victim was hit by shrapnel.
And balls.
Probably this guy's balls.
And balls.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, so they know who the guy is, right?
Uh-huh.
But they haven't captured him. They can't find him, or, yeah, they still haven't found him. But they know who he is.
But they hadn't found him.
But they haven't found him.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But yeah, there was a lady, Kayla sent me the thing, and she was like literally walking around with her cell phone and like trying to interview everybody. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And trying to like find out what happened. Like you don't work for the news. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, shit.
You ain't got no news cred.
Yep. All right. National news.
And he said, and yes, it was a negligent discharge and tagged by a bystander.
Oh yeah, it hit somebody else.
Yeah. Dude, they had so many police and shit up in there. Dude, if you see the pictures and stuff, it's
oh yeah.
They weren't messing around.
Yeah.
And how the guy got out, escaped, is beyond me. With all that police and presence and everything else. So what are you gonna say? National news.
So did he go out the rear?
He probably did.
He's still a dumbass.
He went in the front and went out the rear.
Yeah. Walmart took a shit on a gunman. All right, national. Okay, Biden warns you could lose unemployment if you turn down a job.
All
Basically, if you turn down a job, you lose everything.
Okay.
That's it. So some of those people out there, they need to find something. So,
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing I agree with Biden.
The only thing you agree with
Biden. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you finally found something to agree with.
Well, I mean, it's true, man. People need to go out and go find something. They need to find something to do. There's plenty of it out there. We were just talking about it earlier. Look at the restaurants.
Yeah.
But they don't pay enough.
That's the problem. There's the biggest problem.
But now
that's
maybe
the problem, the flaw with your thinking.
Yeah, no, but maybe if
and here's the other double-sided sword with that. So if you take a job, let's say $12 or $15 an hour, right?
Yeah.
In the hopes that you can get a $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $100 an hour job later.
Uh-huh.
Problem is you can't interview. You can't be on the phone. You can't schedule any type of interviews or face-to-face, or you can't communicate with these other employers that were going to hire you at a significant higher rate because you're working at a $20 an hour job.
Yeah.
So it's preventing you from getting a $100 an hour job because you're stuck at a $20 an hour job. That's what people don't understand. It's like, yeah, you can sit there and go do shit work. That was one of the main reasons why, by the way, on side note, why I did the acting and stuff. Because, it's hurry up and wait, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
So every time I'm sitting there waiting, I'm fucking making phone calls. I'm dealing with, recruiters. I'm doing all that sort of shit. So I was kind of like, well, I'm getting paid to be here. I might as well use that pay to go find my higher. But the problem is most jobs don't allow you to be on your cell phone and don't allow you to, have conversations with other employees and stuff that are trying to, that are willing to pay significantly more.
Right. Some do. Some don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I agree with Biden on that.
Kayla says you're required to do 6 job searches a week while on unemployment. Yeah, that's Texas, though. I don't think that's a federal thing. They ask you every week if you turn down a job and how many searches you made. Yes, once again, that is also a Texas thing. It's not a federal thing.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know how the federales do it differently than the Texans.
Who?
Federals.
Oh.
Feds. Yes.
Yeah, they're different.
Mm-hmm.
They're different. They're a lot more. Well, I don't know. They're a lot more lenient on people that doesn't want to go out and go find anything to go to work. What?
I just saw the stock ticker behind you.
Oh,
God, it's fucking
really
depressing. I just happened to look up. Oh, yeah, so what y'all don't
know. You can't
know.
look at it. That's what you told me one time. Stop looking at it.
No, but
what are you
here's
doing now?
you.
But what are you doing now? No, screw you. You're the one that's been doing it the last 2 or 3 years. 2 or 3 hours. Ever since you got into Dodge.
I told you. I said I'm not getting into it till everything takes a shit, and it took.
Okay, it took a shit.
It took a gigantic.
Okay,
and I
took a shit.
My word.
It took
I
a
hopped
shit.
into it.
It took a shit.
And it's still taking a shit.
And it's still taking a shit. And you're still looking at it. How about? Am I looking at mine? No.
I don't know what you got over there. I see your phone. he's probably got. He's over there trying to buy this Stop Elon shit.
Actually, yeah.
See?
No, I'm not. All right. FAA overload concerns may start to weigh passengers by the gate, just not cargo and bags. I don't know anything about the story on this, but
you know what that reminds me of?
The feds.
So that reminds me. Whenever I went to Fiji, those I call them puddle jumpers, but like a single engine Cessna.
Yeah.
So we flew into the island of Suva, which is the main island, right? And then we took a puddle jumper to this other island, and yeah, they had to weigh us and all the luggage, and then they had to put us in the plane based on the weight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what the fuck? Because I've flown 747s, and we flew 747 from from LA to New Zealand, Australia, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so you go from a big plane, right, and not having to do that, to this little tiny ass plane where we have to weigh everything. And I was like, what the fuck? And that was also the trip that, remember I told you about when we landed? The guy hit the plane next to him, and he goes, eh.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
I was like, clearly there's no FAA regulations and shit here.
Yeah.
And then, he was, basically being a tour guide, right? Because I was sitting up front, and he was like, hey, do you want to see this over here? I was like, oh, my God, we're going to die.
Right.
Oh, dude, where we landed, it was not a runway.
It wasn't.
It was, gravel. And sketchy as fuck.
No, I wouldn't have liked that.
Yeah, it was.
I would have wanted a runway.
Yeah, well, we didn't know what we were getting into until we got there. And,
right.
And then what was crazy there, because we were like, well, where's the hotel? We land, right? We're looking around. We're like, there's nothing around. What the fuck is going on, right? This is some kind of sketchy thing going on.
I can hear your mother. He's gonna murder us.
Exactly.
God damn it.
They're gonna dump our bodies.
He's gonna dump our bodies in the fucking ocean. God.
And then all of a sudden his fucking speedboat rolls up, right? And we're like, oh shit. It's a fucking mob. And they're like, hey, we're here to pick you up. And I'm like, the hell you are? And they're like, they had our little name badge, thing, they hold up. And we're like, okay, maybe it's legit.
Right.
But I still think they're going to kill us.
Yeah.
And then we get on that thing, and then we're beelining to this other island. And mind you, our bags and shit are in there.
Uh-huh.
So all these waves and everything are just sitting there splashing, damn near soaking everything that we had brought with us. I'm going, oh man, this is fucking crazy ass trip.
Right.
Then we finally get there, dude. It was one of the nicest islands. It was absolutely beautiful. It was amazing. Literally, you had the entire island to yourself, and anything you wanted to do, they would, facilitate. It was amazing, which is still why I love Fiji. Still one of my places that would love to go back again.
I need to get Sprouty Island.
Sprouty Island.
Yeah.
Dan and I were just talking about outside the whole island thing, because when we had the power outage.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, that's why I'm not going to become reliant on one power source, i.e. power company, right?
Yeah.
Wind, fucking solar, I'm going to have everything. And then he was talking about his parents actually have a house in, I think it's Colleyville. You know where Colleyville is, right? You know where Bear Creek, you ever heard Bear Creek, that area?
Yeah.
So his dad has over 50 acres.
Wow. Yeah, he was telling me about that.
Yeah, and you know that area, right? That area is...
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of money.
A lot of money. So so he has this earth shelter house, right? It's built into the earth. It stays 58 degrees all the time. So even when the power went out, when they lost power and everything, their house was still perfect.
Wow.
And he put a wood-burning stove inside, but it runs off of pellets. Those... Traeger grills.
Yeah.
So his whole house is heated by basically a Traeger grill that heats the entire house. That was dude, that's freaking awesome. So yes, island.
Yeah.
Getting ideas for my island.
We need an island.
Hell to the yeah.
Yeah, need an island.
I'm down. I've already looked. I already got it saved in my tabs. Don't make me pull that shit up again.
I don't need to pull that up.
That was awesome. Kayla says #bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
So Kayla, what's on your bucket list as far as travels? Don't say fucking Broken Bow either.
She'll say it.
She will.
Watch. That's the first thing she's gonna say is Broken Bow.
All right, audience, I'm gonna throw it back to you. What is on your bucket list as far as travel, places, things to see, things to do?
I'll go to Canada.
Devin text. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Broken Bow. She said Broken Bow. She said Broken Bow.
No, okay. Did she say broken? Andy says cage diving with great whites. Any particular place? Or just any place that has great whites?
Wouldn't that be Hawaii and around Australia and New Zealand?
There's actually a place, and I forgot where it is, where it's the most accumulation of great whites. Andy says your mom's.
Oh. Damn it, Andy.
Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you. So I was playing that podcast in the car with the Harrison or whatever, and at one point we start talking about my mom. You start doing the voices, and I'm all like, "Fuck,
what'd she say?
I'm like, turn it down, turn it down." I'm like,
What'd she say?
She didn't hear it.
Oh God! Come on, man, you gotta let her hear it,
dude. I was stuck in a car with her. I didn't want this
I don't
fucking Uber
care.
shit to happen.
You could be stuck in a car with her. I don't want to be. Damn it, Patrick, you're on my shit list now. Really? Damn.
Damn it.
So, that's funny. Yellowstone volcano will erupt and destroy the U.S. Do you know that?
No.
That's pretty fucked up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Either Yellowstone will get us, the volcano at Yellowstone will get us, or China will get us.
So what's going on there?
Who's gonna be first? The Yellowstone volcano or China?
China.
I think so. This is a super volcano in Yellowstone. Could cause a ultra catastrophe. Warns and extensions events rider. And the full eruption of the volcano last happened 640,000 years ago, and the blast could kill millions.
Dang, this is from the USGS, so that's
yeah, and make United States uninhabitable. Yep. So if they had a literal eruption out there, we would get just some ash clouds, and that's pretty much it.
Well, you remember the stories that we were talking about Finland, right? With all those aftershock or all those was it like 17,000 earthquakes in a week?
Oh yeah, no, one in Iceland.
Was it Iceland or Finland? I can't remember.
I think it's Iceland.
Was it Iceland?
Yeah. It was Iceland that erupted Mount Shippichko. Spell that one.
It's called Fagradillas.
Spell that.
Fagradalsfjall. Bam! Spelling bee champion. No, I just took a picture with my eyes and
Madagascar. Kimberly.
Madagascar,
Kimberly Dawn.
What's she saying about Madagascar? Oh, that's her place.
That's where she wants to go. Madagascar.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to go to Galapagos Islands for years and years and years, and then I heard today that the Devil's Den or Devil's what's it called? Collapsed. So now the landmark that's in Galapagos Islands, but then I also heard 2 days ago that
the Devil's Den. I thought there was one at Possum Kingdom. No, that's Devil's Gate.
Yes.
Okay. That's Possum
And Kayla and I actually looked at property right by Devil's Gate.
Really?
Yeah. It was a rainy, shitty ass day, but yeah, the property was pretty baller.
Pretty baller.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, there was one, it had literally a 40-foot cliff, so you just looked out to nothing but lake. It was.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That used to be empty.
What, that lake?
That part of the lake, yeah, back in the 50s. That used to be empty.
It's a pretty deep lake, too.
Yeah, it is.
So that reminds me of, so when I was going to work for USAA in San Antonio, I went to look at this, Medina Lake, that's the name of it. I looked at a house, right? Brand new, all windows in the front, 2 stories. It actually had deer underneath it when I showed up. So I was like, dude, this is an omen. I got to buy this fucking house.
Yeah.
They wanted $130,000, right? But they said that the lake hasn't had water in it for like a year. And so I was like,
really?
Yeah. So it was literally like you walked out and it's just land. But they said it had like a 300-year drought or something like that. So it said it basically would take like 300 years to fill it back up, right?
Right.
And so that's why the property was so cheap. They only wanted like $130,000 for it. And so I was just gun-ho. I was like, I want to buy it, blah, blah, blah. But my parents were totally against it. They were like, well, you already have a house. What do you need a second house for? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, because I can afford both. That's why. So get this. So after the contract is up, I move. I drive by this house as I'm coming back to my house here.
Mm-hmm.
House sold for $420,000.
Wow.
That water was up to its highest levels that it's been in like 20 years. And I'm like, fuck. Because I literally could have made $300,000 in 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah.
I was like, that's $100,000 a month. That's not a bad payday.
No, it's not. It's not a bad payday. Oh, yeah, and we already talked about crypto.
Who did? Wait a second.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Why, did somebody say something about it?
No.
Oh.
No, that's, yeah, that was our last one.
What, last story?
Yeah.
What?
I thought that we would talk more and more about
what?
Crypto, the volcano, unemployment.
Hey, you didn't talk about the prosecutor says no deputies will be charged in the Andrew Brown.
Oh, yeah. I need to look at that one. Sorry. Did I look at that one? Yeah. No charges will be filed against North Carolina Sheriff deputies who shot and killed Anthony Brown Jr., a 42-year-old black man whose family claims he was executed as he sat in his car.
Which we saw. Did you see the footage?
I haven't seen the footage.
Okay, I finally saw the footage.
Okay, so I never saw it.
He was not just sitting in his car like they fucking tried to say. He took off, and there was an officer in front of him, and he turned, obviously to get away and not hit the officer. Well, he ended up barely tapping whatever the officer.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he was driving off, that's when they tap, 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 tap. So it wasn't like he was sitting there and they came up and shot. No, he tried to take off, and that's when they shot him.
Oh, okay.
You're still shooting somebody in the back. You're still shooting somebody that's leaving a situation.
Yeah, but he still hit an officer.
Right.
So that would be use of deadly force on an officer, and that would be like a contempt to commit a capital murder or whatever if it's there in Carolinas. Lovato.
Andy wants to talk about Jimmy Lovato. What the fuck? That's out of like left field.
Yeah. Let's talk about Lovato.
Yeah, what's going on with Lovato?
Lovato is saying that she's I can't remember what she said. She's
moving to Iceland?
No. She's God. Andy, go ahead. Tell us. I can't remember.
She comes out as non-binary?
Yeah, non-binary.
What the fuck does...
What the hell? What the hell does that even mean?
That means...
She's non-binary.
She's not a she. She's it?
Really? And Lovato's from freaking Dallas, isn't she?
I think so. What the fuck?
Okay, so, oh, she refers herself as them and they.
How can you... That's plural. That's not singular. This bitch needs to go back to fucking elementary school and learn fucking English.
Fucking shit. This is millennial.
Okay, let me teach her.
Man.
It's I, you. That's singular. We, they. That's plural.
you. Shit.
Oh my god.
That is the most stupidest, idiotic thing.
Andy says, dude, she just wants to ride an HOV lane alone. I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I used to say to my mom, like, hey, we are going to go do this and that, whatever. She's like, well, you got a turd in your pocket?
A turd in your pocket.
Yeah, because I referred to we.
Oh.
And I wouldn't say me and so. I'd just say we are going.
Right. Yeah.
Like, who's this we person? Have I met them?
No, I mean,
from now on
it's
my
stupid.
commutes, I identify as non-binary. So does that mean you get a discount at NTTA? So they don't rape you as bad?
Yeah, pretty much, probably.
Andy, I feel like a T-shirt coming on. I am they.
Yeah.
Kayla says she used to say, "Got a frog in your pocket." So see, you know the analogy. And he says, "I'm plural."
Wonder who else is going to come out like that.
Well, you remember that person, because I can't say she or it. Remember that was from Twitch? I forget the name now. They were like a regular. They kept popping in. Like,
okay, yeah.
And remember, and I was like,
Yeah.
"So are you a guy or girl?" And I assumed that it was a she, based on her, profile photo or whatever. And then come to find out, I guess it was a he that wants to be a she or something like that. It was like really confusing, and I'm just like, okay, this is when you have to explain to people there's something fucking wrong.
Right. Okay, so Kayla says it means she isn't a male or a female. Well, she's a female. She's got a cooter.
She was born with a cooter.
She was born with a cooter.
And if she's leaving the earth with a cooter, she's a female. That's the way.
She's a
country do it.
female. She got she got that. She got that cooter.
If she got a pee-pee,
No.
that discharges off in Walmart.
No, that's yeah.
She is a he.
The pee-pee is a he, and the cooter is a she.
Oh, okay.
Cooter.
Cooter.
So I started just start. He said, "Hey, Devin, you're a fucking cooter."
Oh, wait. Speaking of Twitch and celebrities, Twitch from Ellen DeGeneres is taking over her show. What? Twitch isn't a person. I'm so confused. So is Ellen doing her show on Twitch? Like, I'm totally confused what the hell what that statement means.
I
need
thought
some
Ellen
clarification,
was
please.
done, man.
I thought she was done too, but
she needs to be done.
dude, she had a hit show for 19 fucking years. You know how many people in showbiz have lasted 19 years? Hardly any.
Johnny Carson.
I said hardly any.
I know, but
none.
Johnny Carson did. Johnny Carson lasted a while.
How long did he last?
Google. At least, I want to say at least 20. At least 20 years. And then Letterman was, Twitch. Oh, her co-host. Okay. Oh, so he's going to take over. DeGeneres. DeGeneres.
30 years, Carson.
Carson, 30 years?
30 years looks like.
What about Letterman? Letterman was, what, 15? 15?
I'm not sure.
Letterman, and then who was next after that?
Okay, thank you for the clarification, Kayla. Now I understand. When you said Twitch, I was thinking the actual platform. I didn't realize there was actually a person named Twitch. So now it makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, but, yeah.
He said he's a DJ from the show. He's very famous.
Right.
Well, it's kind of hard not to be famous if you're kind of associated with Ellen in that show.
Yeah. I've read some stuff from her former coworkers about DeGeneres.
Yeah, it's kind of sketchy at best.
I mean, I could see her being...
A twat waffle.
Mm-hmm. I can see her being like that. Being a... just being a bitch about everything.
Yeah.
You know? So, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, and I've been on sets with lots of big-name actors and that sort of stuff, and I remember, I'll never forget, with the Queen of the South, the lead actor, I forget his name off the top of my head. Dude, he not only came and hung out with me, like, he was taking fucking... He grabbed my phone and was taking pictures of me, for me, on set. I was like, dude, this motherfucker's cool as hell. And then I didn't realize at the time that he's like the main actor, right? So I was like,
Yeah.
I should have been getting fucking selfies with this guy. I should have had somebody else holding the camera while I was hanging out with him. But yeah, like I met some really cool people, but then yeah, I've met some really like I'm like looking at them like, really? You ain't nobody. You eat, sleep, shit just like everybody else.
Yeah, Kayla said that she's from New Orleans, therefore she's cool. I have to disagree. I have to disagree.
Sounded like you were gonna agree for a second.
No, I have to disagree.
Oh, so Ellen's from NOLA?
From Nolans.
New Orleans.
From Nolans.
Speaking of New Orleans, we need some crawfish.
Who's gonna go get it?
I don't know.
Can't you order it?
I was gonna say there's probably some in the fucking backyard. Look at all that water and shit back there.
Not those.
Well, they're called mud bugs, and there's plenty of fucking mud back there.
Yeah.
Did you see they actually started working finally for the first time in like a month?
Who, them back there?
Yeah, back there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard them.
Did they actually move the bulldozers and shit? Because when I looked out there, it looked like it was stuck. And I was like laughing my ass off on the inside. I'm like, well, that's what you get for leaving your fucking toys out in the rain.
That's right.
Your mama told you that back in the day.
Yeah.
So I was curious. I was wondering if they ever got them unstuck.
I mean, I heard the beeping.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, this morning. You know, the dee.
Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of woke me up, but
Yeah.
sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Fort Worth man faces execution for killing his great aunt for $30.
Yeah, I saw something about that. I was like, what the f?
Yeah. So, Texas inmate convicted of fatally beating his 83-year-old great aunt nearly 22 years ago was scheduled to die by lethal injection today.
Uh-huh.
Even after family members asked that his life be spared.
I think I got notification or something that he was already executed.
He was already executed before.
I think he got executed like momentarily, like a little bit ago.
Really?
Yes.
So
I don't think his grant to not get executed was granted.
Good. I mean, I hate to be that way, really, seriously.
Yeah. No.
You know, but I mean, you go out and you go kill somebody for $30. Yeah, you're throw your ass in the.
So what if it was $1 million? Would it be okay then?
Well,
is it because it was $30 and that's why he needs the death sentence?
No.
I'm just trying to find the correlation here.
No. I mean, his aunt, man, his great aunt. Just an 83-year-old helpless woman. You know, that's what I'm saying. Anybody that kills an elderly person should be killed the same way as they killed the elderly.
That and then children like that 4-year-old.
Yeah.
We still don't like that is the weirdest fucking story. And like I've been talking to so many people about it and I'm like going, nobody can like wrap their head around it and none of it fucking makes any sense. And it's made national news. I think it's even made international news.
Yeah. It's almost like how Amber Hagerman.
Right.
You know, but they never found her. So. But no, I mean, anybody that hurts a kid, hurts a baby, a little toddler, the elderly, or whatever, they should automatically just throw them in jail. You know?
True that. So have you followed or heard anything with this whole Israel-Gaza thing?
Some, but not many. I know that Israel, when they did an airstrike or whatever, they killed one of the top generals or whatever they fucking call them in Hamas.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've been trying to kind of follow it and trying to keep up with it, and it's just
The whole thing is going to turn out to be a holy war.
And what's weird is, so like the Israelis are saying that the reason why they're bombing these, buildings and stuff where they know for a fact that obviously people live is because supposedly the Gaza, they're hiding. They have all this network and stuff underneath. Hamas does underneath these city buildings and stuff like that.
Mm.
My whole thought on that is like, prove it. Prove that there's this network that's underneath these buildings. Because if you can't prove it, then you're basically like fucked.
Yeah.
Because then you're just taking innocent lives for no fucking reason.
Well, at first, when they started their airstrikes, they weren't taking any innocent lives or anything like that.
Well, and you know that missile defense system that they have? They called, what is it, the Iron...
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. But anyway, so the way that works, and it's pretty interesting. So it knows the trajectory. It knows the force and all that speed in which it's traveling. So it can gauge whether the missile is going to hit, public area, or if it's going to hit like outside, like
right.
It's going to hit a field or whatever. And so that's why you saw a bunch of them exploding in the air, and then some like that didn't explode in the air. Those ones were like obviously going to miss a target or whatever. But it's interesting, the whole missile defense system that they have, and like in the back of my head, I'm going, so with their defense and their counter defense and all this shit going on, eventually they're going to run out of fucking bullets and missiles and shit like that. Then what happens? You know what I mean?
That's it. And then Kayla said Biden tried to declare a ceasefire. Netanyahu's not going to listen to Biden.
No.
Nope. Netanyahu's going to do what he wants to do, and that's how it's been for the last ever how long he's been PM over there.
Well, and you hear what Russia said, right?
Yeah, that if y'all keep going, that if you hurt anybody else over there, that
and that's what I'm like, why is Russia being the big man, and we're like, hey, you guys need to stop, guys, y'all stop.
That's exactly how it would have been if Gore was president when 9/11 happened. Okay, guys. All right, we accept your apology. Yeah, okay, it's okay. 3,000 people were killed. Okay,
nah,
that's fine.
I doubt it.
No, Gore
why?
wouldn't have done nothing.
You want to know why? Because his environment would have been fucked up because the buildings collapsed and there was tons of asbestos, so therefore he would have gone to war.
No,
just not for
he
the
wouldn't
reason
have.
you thinking it.
He wouldn't have.
Hey, we could play this coulda, woulda, shoulda all day long.
He wouldn't have done that. Gore wouldn't have done that. Nope. And
hey, I hate to tell you, if Gore
me
was,
personally,
hey, I hate to tell you this, if Gore was president, that fucking 9/11 would have never happened. That would have never happened.
Don't.
Would have never happened.
Don't.
Would have never happened. I'm telling you.
Okay, so
if none of the Bushes were ever in office.
Hold on.
If none of the Bushes were ever in office, we wouldn't be having this Osama.
Dude. Hold on.
Do you remember the first bombing in World Trade? Who was president? Bush #1. You remember the 9/11? Who was president?
Bullshit.
Bush #2. No,
I call bullshit.
No, Bush #1 was
bullshit.
No, he was.
I call bullshit.
You can call bullshit.
I call bullshit.
You can go ahead and call bullshit. I can fucking prove it right here.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
I call bullshit because
bullshit.
I call it because the World Trade Center was bombed in 92, the first time, 92 or 93 under Clinton, and then there was another terrorist act on USS Cole in 98 that killed sailors on the Cole. All Bin Laden.
Mm-hmm.
So when was the first
what's his
Shut
up. It keeps pulling up W. That's all it's pulling up.
World Trade Center bombing in the early 90s. See if something comes up like that. Now, the economy under Clinton was good. Mm-hmm. I have to admit that. And then he started, screwing around in the Oval Office and all that crap.
93.
Told you. And that was during Clinton?
Nah.
Yes. It was. Okay. So 41 didn't have anything to do with it. Now, Clinton and Gore and all the feds during the 90s, they knew where Bin Laden was.
Well, yeah, he was. He was in Texas too, right?
Yeah.
And who invited him again?
Bush didn't. Bush did not invite.
You sure about that?
Bin Laden to Texas.
Okay.
Nuh-uh. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nope. Don't think so. Don't think so. Okay, so now it goes back to.
Yeah, baby.
It goes back to.
Uh-huh.
Always follow the money. Biden was going to release $235 million of aid to the Palestinians. Good.
Always follow the money.
God. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, okay. Let's go.
Lena, hi, bye. Thanks for stopping in. Love you, long time.
Okay, hi, Lena. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
if Gore was president during 9/11, he would have done the same thing. Okay, that's fine. All right. Okay, so we just had 4,000 Americans killed. It's okay. And what we'll do is we'll stay over here on our land and we'll go ahead and we'll just clean all this shit up that you made a mess of over here and everything, okay?
Clearly somebody.
I'm more worried about global warming.
At least somebody was.
He should be worried about what the fuck would have happened over here if he was president. He wouldn't be thinking about global warming. And at that time, everybody already forgot. It's been 20 years. Everybody already forgot. That's the one time that the nation came together.
It was.
That came together, and suddenly, everybody just forgot. You know?
Well, it was funny because then it was like within weeks, you saw like everything just go back to normal. Like everybody was so nice to each other. Everybody, like even in traffic and shit, people were like, "Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah." American flags everywhere, and then all of a sudden, this time
now it's offensive. Because you know why? Because of these fucking millennials.
But the millennials?
Fuck yeah, man. These fucking millennials. They grew up.
They grew up?
Fuck yeah.
And so then what happened?
They grew up and now they're canceling every fucking thing. Jesus Christ, man. Go back to 9/11. Have them go back to 9/11 and see how we really were.
Right.
Go back into the fucking 80s and see how we were.
Well, I think a lot of these millennials were actually
Jesus
born.
Christ. No, yeah.
They were born during.
They were either
9/11.
born during or they were 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's the problem.
And if a millennial, a 24-year-old or 23 or 25-year-old says, "Yeah, I remember 9/11," bullshit. No, you don't.
Dude, you're one. You can't remember shit.
You can't remember nothing. You don't remember shit. You don't remember anything.
Exactly.
Now, Jim and Molly, they remember.
Mm-hmm. How old were they?
God, you gotta ask me that. I think Molly, Jim was 9. Jim was 9, and Molly was 7. And Molly I remember them sitting on I let them watch it because they need to see what kind
history,
of history and what kind of fucked up world that we live in too.
For real, that's
and
amen to that.
And so, I pretty much let them watch it. Their mother didn't want them to watch it, but they were wondering why they were getting out of school early. And I told them, I said, we're going to go home. We're going to watch TV. Oh, is that why we're getting out of school early? Yeah. So because you remember they shut down all the malls, all the schools, right when it happened, and right when the feds they shut down the airspace. When Bush called it and everything. So, but that's when we all came together. And that's the America that we need to be, is how we were back then when 9/11 happened. Now, I don't want to hear any bullshit that Bush knew about this, Bush knew about that. Bush didn't have a fucking clue.
I know who did, though. Cheney.
Cheney.
Mm-hmm.
Cheney's a little dick. I can't stand Cheney.
Is he the dick or is he the balls?
No,
he's a dick with no balls.
Ashcroft. No, not Ashcroft. Rumsfeld. Rumsfeld is the fucking balls.
Yeah.
And then Cheney is the dick. So, anyway, because I think
Cheney.
Yeah, and I think that Cheney and Rumsfeld knew that this shit was going to happen and everything. Ashcroft, I don't really know. Bush, no. Condoleezza Rice, no. And all that. Because if you watch from the classroom,
didn't Colin Powell step down before?
Colin Powell stepped down before
right.
his second term.
Was it
because
before or after? Was it 9/11? I know you're the history buff, so
no, he stepped down before Bush's second.
Right?
No, before the second. Before Bush's second term.
Oh, okay.
Because they were given wrong intel. Mm-hmm. Bush was given wrong intel that Iraq had WMDs.
Right.
It was a setup.
Oh, dude.
It was a fucking setup. And if they can cover up the fucking Kennedy assassination, they can cover this shit up.
Well, you know what? And this is great. That's great point. Hold that thought. So I just had this argument with my mom the other day because I was like, I go, you understand what's going to happen in a month when they release all of those unsealed UFO documents and all that shit? It's going to blow the doors off of everything because everybody's always used the old adage, the government would never lie to us. Bitch, they've been lying to you for fucking decades. Literally. It's fucking
They've been lying to you since the creation of the fucking government.
That's exactly it. They've done nothing but lie to you. So it's like literally anything they fucking say, don't believe it because it's
I believe nothing.
Right.
I believe
you
nothing.
Should.
I believe nothing they say. I don't fucking trust them.
Right?
Nope.
Nope. It's one thing to like, they have what is it? Oh fuck. There's the people that just go into something and they just don't believe it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the people that don't believe something until proven otherwise.
Right.
There's the people that go in and don't believe shit, and then no matter what information you present them, they still don't fucking believe. That mentality is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yes, you should go into everything skeptical. You should go into everything with a clear mind until you're proven otherwise, and until you can factually prove and make your point and everything, and verify and double verify, triple verify. Yeah, that's the way you should be. I mean, look at Joe Rogan was actually a really good example of this. He was anti-UFO, didn't believe in any aliens, any of that shit, right? Then all of a sudden he got Bob Lazar on. Then all of a sudden he got all these other, got Navy pilots and stuff. When the Pentagon released the Tic Tac, as they call it, all of a sudden he changed his views. You know what I mean? Because he realized he was presented with more information than he had, so he changed his viewpoint, changed his perspective.
Yes, and I agree, Andy. Yeah, but they're still screwing us. Yeah. I mean, even with the Constitution.
Oh yeah. Well, and that's kind of goes back to what I'm saying. Everything needs to be rewritten because it's a different time then versus now, and technology and everything else.
Nothing
advancements
needs to be rewritten.
Yes, it does.
It's history.
Yeah, you know what history is, right? His story. Get that shit going. Let's fucking move ahead with our story.
Oh my god. Really?
You like that?
No. Oh god. But no. Okay. So again, you go back to 9/11 and you look at
Kayla's face palming.
Yeah. You go back, you look at Bush in the classroom when Andrew Card walked up to him and told him about the 9/11, or told him about airplanes hitting the trade centers. And you can see his face. He is thinking, what the hell am I gonna do now? Or what the fuck am I gonna do now? What the hell is going on? I want to go in there and I want to see what's going on. Now, he made the mistake that he said that he saw one of the airplanes hit the building. I don't think he did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he did. As soon as he got done with those kids and they set up a little room for him and everything and started talking to, all of his advisors and all that crap, of course, they put him on Air Force One and took him to an isolated area.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where that was?
Dulles.
No. Dulles. Man, that's in fucking Washington, D.C. No, they're not going to take him back to D.C.
What? Ain't no terrorists going on there.
No. Oh, well, that's where they were heading. Is to the White House, and Pentagon got hit.
Mm-hmm. Did it?
Yeah. Anyway,
by an airplane or by a missile?
I don't know. So anyway,
okay, go ahead.
They took Bush.
Mm-hmm.
They took Bush to Kansas. That's where they took him.
Andy
Out of all fucking places, they took him to fucking Kansas.
I thought they took him to your mom's house, according to Andy.
My mom's. I don't think he wants to go to my mom's house right now. Or at that time.
Dude,
check it out. At that time, that was exactly 3 months before my mom passed away.
Was it really?
Hell yeah. So anyway. So what hit?
Andy said, took Bush to your mom's.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Andy with the jokes.
So did a missile hit?
Pentagon?
Yeah.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. What do you think? I'm basing this on just the hole that I saw, the lack of tail fins, the lack of thrust, lack of turbines, the
turbines.
Yes.
What's a turbine?
Turbine.
Oh, okay.
Not the turbines on top of people's heads.
Oh, I was thinking about
the
turbines.
Yeah,
on
the
top
lack
of
of that
head.
laying around.
Yeah.
Yep, there was none of
that
those.
shit laying around. They should have put that out there laying around.
The lack of Andy's mom being there.
Andy said it was his balls.
Explains the hole you saw is Andy's balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, and they've done flight pass. They've done all sorts of. They've even tried to do it in simulation, and they couldn't even get it to do and recreate that exact scenario. And
I know.
They've had professionals and everything. And then if you look at the depth and the size of that hole from Andy's balls,
yeah,
you know that there ain't no airplane there. It was all Andy's balls.
No, there was no airplane there. So.
Caleb,
what happened? Yeah, what happened? What happened to United 93 in Pennsylvania?
I think that they were disposed of. The UFOs got them.
Probably.
The aliens.
There was nothing left of airplanes there either.
Andy says, "I know."
Either.
Andy's got the answers.
Okay, what, Andy?
It's gonna be
it's gonna be, has something to do
or
with
something
balls.
Mom's house. I can't wait for this fucking answer.
Right.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
So what about the Pennsylvania?
So what about it?
Crash. The one that was.
There was nothing. There was no airplane.
Nah, that's exactly what I agree.
There's no airplane.
And you know how they started locking out media from that access to that site?
Yeah.
And it's funny, coincidental that because people were like, "Where's the fins? Where's the wing?
The fins. The wings.
Yes, fuselage. Okay. Where's the tail fin?"
Oh God.
Oh, Caleb says ball drop. And
yeah, it's a ball drop.
A bunch of fucking balls. Y'all are fucking too much tonight.
Yeah, they are.
Love my audience tonight. They're fucking cracking me up.
But no, I mean they're.
But then it makes you wonder. Okay, if those two weren't real, then they calls into suspect.
Was the planes that hit the World Trade Centers real?
Or were they remote controlled, or were they? Yeah.
Were they actually real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a fucking.
I think I know who. I don't know.
We can talk about it afterwards, off the air.
Yeah. Yeah, that would probably be best.
Or if we go to the field, Andy. Did you and Tom ever fucking get this shit straightened out? Like when y'all are gonna talk and meet, so that we can go to this fucking property and blow stuff up? Asking for a friend. Kayla says, remote controlled, really? All those people?
How do you know there was people on there?
How do you know? Exactly. How do you know there was people on the planes?
Because they had a list.
They had a manifest. Yeah, where the hell's the damn black boxes and shit from that? Yes, Andy, that group text never went anywhere because y'all were supposed
Maybe
to...
they, oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just telling Andy that y'all were supposed to work the details out. That was the whole point of me doing the group text. But they're too busy talking about balls.
Maybe they were, maybe they disintegrated in...
Evaporated?
Yeah. Kind of like what Columbia did.
Well, didn't they find some of the people that were supposedly on that flight? They found records or found them living elsewhere.
I don't know. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any of that. I try with that particular story. I try to stay away from conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, me too. But I'm like, I look at all information, good, bad, indifferent, and
yeah, I don't
form my own opinion based on the information, not based on like anything other than information that I've received or been privy to. That's
yeah.
Until I'm proven otherwise.
Nobody will ever know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like I said, if they can cover up Kennedy, they can cover up this. So,
Andy.
Oh yeah, look at him. Back to our original topic.
Back to the original topic. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we moved on like 18 stories. So the relations between the Trump administration and the Palestinian Authority leadership deteriorated over Trump's decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital and move U.S. embassy there. Trump administration cut more than $20 million in aid to the Palestinians. Now Biden was going to start aid again. Israel is applying pressure to get U.S. loyalty back in line. You know what I say? Fucking cut all aid to all of those motherfuckers. Let them figure it out.
Well,
I'm like, obviously you don't need aid. You got fucking bombs and all this other shit. Oh, by the way, you bought
that was
from
one
us.
of the Palestinians. I would send it to Israel.
Well, Israel's the one that started all this shit. Because they kicked out the Palestinians, right? And then Palestinians got pissed off, and then Israel said, well, fuck you. Then there was some fighting in the streets, and then Israel said, you know what? We're just going to send some bombs over with your name on it.
Is that what happened?
That's literally what happened, in a nutshell.
Really? That's what happened.
That's what happened. That's the truth.
All right, Kim, what do you say? Because I'm not saying nothing.
What did you hear?
Mm-mm.
But what's crazy is we've given how much money, how many billions to Israel? We've given military, we've given like weapons, we've given them basically everything that they're shooting off, we've given them.
Well, I mean, we didn't probably really.
So that's my thing.
They probably bought them. That pretty much sums it up.
Yes.
Yep.
You like how I just took all the news stories and just gave you a 30-second clip?
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, it's God, it's I honestly here's my thought process. I want to be like, all right, here's what's gonna happen. Both you motherfuckers are leaving, and this is gonna be neutral territory. We're gonna call it Swaziland.
Okay.
And y'all can both, if y'all can get along, y'all can visit Swaziland. And if y'all are on good behavior, you might be able to buy back some Swaziland.
God.
But you have to prove to us that you can be a good country. Otherwise, I'm taking my Swaziland back.
Wow. All right.
See, I just solved the fucking world's problems.
President Devin.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Metallica played every day. No, I'm just kidding.
President Devin.
And he says, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Kayla's doing face palm. Don't hate on my Swaziland.
A good country.
Hell yeah. I'm going to implement the naps. Pizza parties every Friday.
With beer.
With beer. Yes. And then I'm going to take in everybody's advice. We're going to have a drop box. You're allowed to put your feedback. Oh, yeah.
That sounds like something I would do.
And he says, I'm down with the naps.
Hell
See,
yeah.
I converted one person already.
Hell yeah.
You know what's funny is when we went to Greece, it was like from 12 to 1. If you went anywhere, everything was closed. I was like going, what the fuck? And then my boy Nick told me, he's like, oh yeah, the whole country like shuts down between those hours. Everybody's taking naps. I was like, yes!
Hell yeah, the whole country
I
takes a
fucking
fucking
love
nap.
it.
Yeah, that would, yeah.
See, I mean, maybe that's the problem. Maybe they just didn't get enough naps, and they didn't get enough pizza and beer. So therefore, they're all angry because they didn't get their naps. They didn't get their beer. I mean, do you know any good fucking beer that the Israelis and Palestinians make? Nope. I don't know of any.
I don't know any.
How about any good pizza? I don't know of any. You gotta go to Italy for that shit.
Yeah, we pledge allegiance to naps and tater tots.
Naps and tater tots. Yes.
There we go. Make that a shirt thing.
Pledge allegiance to naps.
We pledge allegiance to naps and tater tots. There you go.
I love it.
We're
gonna build it.
Yeah, we need to build it and put Kim at the bottom of it.
Kayla says they can't drink against their religion. That's why.
Yeah.
See, in Swaziland, you get a fifth of vodka.
God. Wow.
Hell yeah. You get your own brewery over here. You get your own distillery over there.
You could be like Oprah and just start giving breweries.
Yep, you get
out
one.
there.
You get one. You get one. You get one. You get one.
You get a brewery.
You get a brewery.
You know what? You get a brewery. Fuck it. Everybody gets a fucking brewery. Who gives a shit?
Wouldn't it be funny? The whole country is just nothing but just buildings, like just nothing but a workplace. Oh, you want to like live and sleep somewhere? Oh, you got to go to the other countries over there.
Oh yeah,
we're just full on production. That's all we do.
And then the sirens go off.
Productions and parties.
Then the sirens will go off and just kind of tell everybody that it's nap time.
Uh-oh, Kayla's saying timestamp. What are we
what?
timestamping? I know.
For what? What are we timestamping? Huh?
I have no idea.
What?
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 What are we timestamping? I know. I still got to go back through all of our podcasts and find the word timestamp.
Wow.
So that I can cut clips. I was like, I need to come up with a trigger word or some kind of a clip word that I can say that's like I look for in the the transcripts, so that way I can easily cut find clips. Anyways, that's my external thoughts coming. Or internal thoughts coming externally.
Oh,
Devin's Oprah enact. Oh shit! No,
you get one.
You get one.
I get
you
one.
Get one.
You get one.
You get one. You get one. You get one.
Well, you can just say fuck it. Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one, except for you. I don't like you.
You're a Democrat. I don't like you, so you don't get one.
Yeah, go back to wherever you were, as you were.
Bye. Bye.
And this is why we're talking about getting our own island.
Nap
So
time.
we can enact nap time, a national nap time.
Naps. What else? Naps. Free breweries.
All right, what kind of breweries? Patrick, you don't even drink beer. Have you ever drank beer?
Yes, I've drank beer.
What beer do you drink when you do drink beer? How much wood does woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I used to just drink Miller Lite.
Miller Lite?
Yeah. It's light.
Because Yingling is finally coming here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But I need to try it.
You've never tried it?
No.
What?
I like that shit up in Canada. What's it called?
Molson?
No.
Only one I can think
They
of
can
is
get it in
Molson.
Buffalo.
Not Rolling Rock, is it?
No. You know which one I'm talking about. It has the Canadian flag on it.
I thought that was Molson Ice.
No. It's Canadian beer.
Ugh.
But, I mean, I can drink the shit out of that.
Fuck, Lena just left. She's Canadian. Damn it!
I can't.
Labatt's.
Is it Labatt's?
I think it's Labatt. It's got the Canadian leaf. Leaf.
Here, let me see.
There's only 2 big breweries in Canada. Labatt and Molson.
Labatt.
And Sleeman, whoever the hell Sleeman is. That's too close to Seaman.
Is that it? No, I don't think that. No, that's not it.
Which one?
Hold on. Let me see this. Yeah, that's it.
Which one?
Labatt Blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Labatt Blue is good.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, if any of my northerners are listening, bring me some of that.
Yeah, I want some.
Bring some of that down.
I like that one.
Because I haven't had that in a hot minute. And you're right, that is pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
I forget about the old Canadian beers.
Yeah, I mean, that one's good. I mean,
You know what's so weird? So Texas consumes more beer than any other state. I don't know if you know that.
Labatt should be down here.
But that's what I find funny. Did you know most of the breweries aren't from Texas?
No.
They're all up north.
Well, Miller's here.
Miller's the only one, but look at Yingling, look at Labatt's, look at Molson, look at
Budweiser,
St. Louis.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I'm like, we're the number one consumers, but yet only one we really have is Coors, which is Anderson, I think.
Coors suck. That's piss water.
Well, you know what? I heard that Yingling is, I think, taking over. Oh, yeah, so get this. So a armored truck arrived at the Coors Brewery or whatever with the Yingling recipes in it. That's the only thing that was in it. Armed guards, the whole 9 yards.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
No bullshit.
Wow.
Yeah, because I guess because it's so secret and because they have, it's one of the oldest breweries in the world is in Pennsylvania, New York.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so they brought it literally down here in an armored car and all this other shit to basically start making it here.
Oh, yeah, we got Shiner, too.
Yeah, we got Shiner. Yeah.
Don't sound too excited about it.
Yeah. I used to be a fan of it. It's just...
it's a piece of shit.
Then
What did I just say?
You said piece of shit.
Oh, okay. I thought I said pea shit.
Pea shit?
Pea shit. It's pea shit.
It's pea shit?
Yep.
Shiner's okay. It's just one of those beers that I don't really drink it in the summertime. It's too heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's good in the wintertime. It's good on keg, too, actually. If you have a keg party, Shiner's good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's definitely not like a lake beer.
No. Miller Lite's a lake beer.
It is. Very much a lake beer.
Mm-hmm.
I think Miller Lite's the number one beer in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Which I found funny that I think the Cowboys Stadium doesn't have Miller Lite.
Yeah, they do.
Or maybe it was Ranger Stadium.
It's the Rangers.
Okay, it was one of them. I can't remember.
Wait. I think
One of
Rangers have it.
One of them doesn't have it. I know that for a fact. And I think it's Jerryland. I'm not 100% certain.
I thought that was the official beer. Miller Lite.
Yeah, you might be right. Then it might be the Cowboys. Or I mean, it might.
It's not the Cowboys.
I mean, it might be the Rangers.
Who's got the Rangers? Official Ranger or official beer of the Rangers?
Official beer of the Rangers.
Yeah, Cowboys are sponsored by Miller.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so then it is Texas Rangers, maybe.
Or could it be the Stars?
It's one of the teams. I can't remember. Now you got me like I know it's one of them. I can't fucking remember what
Mavericks.
It might be the Mavericks and the Stars.
Andy, it is? It is what? It is what? Go ahead. Top. Quick. Hurry. Fast. Fast.
Rangers.
Rangers don't have Miller Lite?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They have Budweiser, Michelob Ultra, Ziegenbach, Bud Light.
Oh, yeah.
Do not have Miller.
Oh, okay. So Budweiser is the official beer of the Rangers. Who's the official airline of the Rangers?
And he says White Claw. That's fucking hilarious.
White Claw.
No, that is accepted everywhere.
Yeah. Who's the official airline of the Rangers?
Southwest. Haven't they always been, though?
They're always been.
I was going to say, I remember that when I was like 5. And I'll never, you know how they have the back wall, whatever?
Yeah.
And 2 of the panels had Southwest Airlines. I remember that, like it was yesterday. And I was like 5 or 6, you know what I mean?
So the Rangers got here in the 1970.
Yeah.
Right.
That was before I was born, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I believe you.
Okay. And they were Washington Senators. And they came down to beat the Rangers and everything. And ever since Southwest has been around, they've been the airline of the Rangers.
Right.
You know?
That's cool.
Yeah. So
yeah, it looks like the Rangers, and it looks like it might be, to your point, the Stars and Mavericks, too. So I don't know.
So the Cowboys are the only ones.
Right, and I don't know what the big holdup is, because one of the restaurants I opened was Toby Keith's Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
And he was like anti Miller Lite. Like he fucking hated Miller Lite. You couldn't even bring that up around him or their staff. Oh wait, what's Kim say? 2020 stats, West Coast, actually, we sell a lot of them. California has 958 total breweries versus New York 460 and PA 440. Great show every year in Denver. Over 1,300 brews to choose from. Good stuff.
Wow.
Well, look at those stats.
Well, shit. Can't
argue with that.
Gonna have to go to Denver and go try 1,300 beers.
So Denver has 1,300 or just Colorado altogether has 1,300?
No, I think they're all together in one city, like a convention or something.
Kayla said because Jerry's greedy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he's probably made some big hell of a deal with Miller Lite, that's why.
Yeah.
And probably Rangers and everybody else can't afford it.
Yeah, Sean Payton's greedy, too.
Yeah?
See together at the show.
Okay.
Sean Payton's washed up.
Oh God, you and your washed up. Chase.
Hey, that's Chase's.
show.
That's Chase's word, not mine.
So, can you name a Colorado brewery?
No,
I can't either.
I can't.
Colorado Rockies. Wait, is that where the Coors fucking Panther?
That's where the Coors. That's where Coors is. Is that where Coors headquarters?
Kim says craft brewery show. Well, that craft brewery is not the same as manufactured.
What? Jerry looks like dead walking. What? Jerry looks like Walking Dead. Switch that around. Sean Payton is Bet
it.
What does that mean?
Way bet it. That's
she's trying to top really fast. God, I got it. Before they get squirreled, fucking shit.
That sounds more
no
like
dead walking. Walking Dead. Dead walking.
She's saying he looks like he's dead.
Oh, I guess he needs.
I got what she's saying.
I guess they need to call an ambulance.
That was a trip. I will say that, working for old Jerry Jones at Jerry World. I was thinking to myself, man, I really want to go to these freaking Cowboys games, right? But I don't have $1 million to buy one of these suites.
Geo? What's the? Oh, yep. She's trying to top you way too fast.
Kayla, you need to slow your roll.
Slow down.
Would you text?
Oh my God. Slow down.
Your autocorrect is going nuts.
Need to just slow down, breathe. Everything will be all right.
There is a speed limit on your texting, and ma'am, you have violated. I'm going to write you a ticket. That's way too many words per second.
Way too many.
Speaking of words per second too many, did you hear the latest scandal about the Bill Gates?
No. What happened?
Apparently, while he was working for Microsoft, part of the reason why he was told to why he stepped down was because he had an inappropriate relationship with somebody, a colleague. Shit's just all coming out, bro. This fucking divorce is just like dirty laundry everywhere.
She's gonna get everything.
What? Oh.
She's gonna get everything, man.
Well, he already gave her I forget how many.
She wants more.
Billions.
She's gonna get everything. Yep.
It's
yeah, he was banging somebody.
Andy, bang, bang, bang. I don't want to know your name. All I want is bang, bang, bang. Somebody, he was banging someone. Somebody's plural. Oh, God, we got...
Hey, they.
He said, nah, he'll give her everything, and he'll still be rich.
Yeah, probably.
And he'll still be one of the richest men in the world.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what's fucked up. And then she'll then be one of the richest women in the world, and she didn't do nothing. But, oh wait, she started a foundation with his money.
Probably. Yep.
So I don't know of any companies she started, and I don't know of any companies she's ran or maintained, or other than her.
Hey, you know, Laura? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I just thought about it. Go ahead.
The IRS, what?
No, go ahead.
I done.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot what I was going to say.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. Do you know the IRS, DOJ, and I can't remember somebody else is investigating the Clinton Foundation?
No.
Oh, I read that.
Yes. Hey, did you know Ethereum
My Gets is going down in flames.
Are up in green now?
What?
Did you know Ethereum and Dogecoin are now in green?
You're an asshole, dude. Let me look.
Oh, wait. Which one is that? Oh, that's the S&P. We don't care about that one.
No, I don't care about the S&P.
S&P's actually doing pretty damn good, but it's down 0.20%.
Kim, what do you mean Mike Getz is going down?
Oh, yes.
Is he in trouble?
Okay, so I want to talk about this. I was hoping you pulled the fucking story.
Oh God, I forgot.
So the person that Gates paid to basically get him a female or whatever, he got indicted for human trafficking.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he got busted for all sorts of shit. Well, guess what? If the guy who got the 17-year-old is indicted and it goes to fucking jail,
oh my God!
And whoever paid for, and he literally said that it was him and others. So
who's others?
Meaning Gates. Meaning he's about to rat every fucking buddy out. Meaning
Gates is.
No. The guy that
Mike Gates.
Yeah, paid. The guy who got indicted.
Yeah, from
it's
Florida.
Not Gates.
From Florida.
Yes.
Mike Getz.
No, it's not Mike Getz. Quit saying that. The guy that got indicted is not Getz.
It's not Mike Getz.
No.
It's Gates.
Gates, Getz, whatever.
I call it Gates.
It's Gates.
Okay. Okay, so as long as DeSantis is not involved in this, it's all good.
Yeah.
I hope not. I really, 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 really hope not. And I really, really hope that Jim Jordan isn't involved in this shit either.
Well,
okay, you're getting excited there.
Sorry. The guy's name is Joel Greenberg, by the way. Man, this is gonna be some shit. Federal prosecutors are examining whether Gates and Greenberg paid underage girls and escorts or offered them gifts in exchange for sex, according to two people familiar with this matter. Investigators have also been looking at whether Gates and his associates tried to secure government jobs for some of the women, the people said. Ooh, yeah. So anyways, he pleaded guilty to 6 of the nearly 3 dozen charges he faced, including sex trafficking of a minor, and he admitted he paid at least one underage girl to have sex with him, and here's the best part, and other men. So he said that for a very specific and very purposeful, kind of like a Trojan horse type thing.
Yeah.
He's going to use that to his advantage later. There's a reason why he said that and left that last sentence.
Wow.
Yeah, so to Kim's point, he definitely rolled over a few times and gave names. Andy says it all happens on or at the island.
Right.
Kimberly said they dropped 33 charges down to 6 and promised to go light on his sentences. Well, hello.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. What's up, baby girl?
Yeah, it is. Just as long as DeSantis doesn't have anything to do with it.
Damn politicians. Oh, and Andy, that's what I meant by rewriting Constitution. Get rid of fucking politicians.
Yeah, I agree with Kim.
Yeah, prosecutors don't usually go light on sex offenders unless they are very motivated to. Yeah, and Andy says, yeah, he rolled. Yeah, he definitely rolled.
Like I said, I really, really, truly hope that DeSantis didn't have anything to do with none of that shit either.
I don't think he did, but I mean, only time will tell. Wouldn't that be a fucking shock if it wasn't? It wasn't Gates. It ended up being yeah.
That would be a shock to the country.
Fuck yeah, it would.
Because we all know who's going to run in 24 already.
Abbott.
Abbott ain't going to run.
I think honestly he'll try. I think he'll try.
I think he'll try.
And he will fucking fail.
I think he'll try.
Uh-huh. And no pun intended, he rolled Abbott running for. I just said that because I knew it'd piss you off.
No. So if he tried.
Kayla, are you raising your hand? Do you have a question?
Oh my God.
He's about to be hanging out with Epstein. Oh, hanging out, like literally? So what do you think? He's going to be hanging out
but Epstein's not dead.
I know. It's true.
He's on the island.
Wouldn't that be ironic? That's why Bill Gates is divorcing, so that he can go
out to the island?
The island, yes, with Epstein.
Yep. Yep.
Kim said, Andy called it. Yep. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll be watching that.
Hey, well, it'll give us content. Hey, gold's up 1,871. Just so you know.
How much is silver?
I don't know. We got an ad. 10 seconds.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I gotta run the ad stuff on here on these TVs so all these ads.
So they can make
stop.
money?
No, so these ads will stop.
Oh.
I worked in the advertising industry. I hate seeing them.
Yeah.
Yup.
Is it 10:07?
Hey, bro, guess what?
What?
I finally making a profit.
Are you?
Yes, finally. After that fucking nightmare of a damn jeez.
Dip.
Yeah, that was a hell of a dip, dude.
I told you, man.
I know, but Kayla said sell your gold, Mike. Oh yeah, because that way I can cash in on that $1,500.
Right.
No, but I do have a lot of gold jewelry. I need to now that it's up, go look at melting it down, make me some bullion.
Yeah.
So I got me some gold bars up in this. What you doing over there, Patrick?
What?
Exactly.
What?
What are you doing?
Oh,
over?
I'm looking at we hate Stop Elon.
Hey, did you hear Facebook shuts down pro-Israel page with 77 million followers?
Are you? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
So at the beginning, at the market cap of Stop Elon, what was that at? 16? 13 million?
I don't know. You had all the Stop Elon stuff. I don't have any of that stuff.
It was 700. It was, I think it was 760,000.
Mm-hmm.
I mean market cap. Sorry, market cap was was around 13 million, right?
Holy shit.
Anyway, it's up to 19. So, yeah, should be. I'm gonna be looking for Stop Elon, cryptos.
I think I just stumbled across the treasure trove.
Neato.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it. I'll show you later.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
Because I did a little search for the Stop Elon, and I stumbled upon some things.
Oh, okay.
About crypto.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some new stuff to follow.
Yeah, we do.
And we are not licensed, nor are we bonded, so we can't talk about it to you guys. Sorry.
Sorry.
But if you want us to talk to you in person, then feel free. We'll be more than glad to look at your portfolio and talk to you.
Sorry. Sorry. All right. It's 10:10. You about ready?
Yeah, you got anything else?
Nah, I'm done.
All right, man.
I'm done until next Wednesday.
Till next Wednesday. Damn, you get a week break, bro.
A week break? Okay.
From this, at least.
Well, much rather be doing this.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, at least you'll have some, maybe some content.
Well, I mean, I'll still send stuff.
All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Love you long time. Catch you on the next episode, which will be Friday, and I don't even know who I'm going to have on, so if one of y'all wants to come make an appearance, let me know, because otherwise it's just going to be me in the studio. That's fucking scary.
No, you can do it.
But anyway, everybody, have a great night, and I will catch you next time. Love you long time.
All right, see y'all next Wednesday.